Hello everyone, this is Paul with United Bumper Repair. In this quick video, I'm going to be showing you how I can repair a gashed bumper or a torn bumper. Doing this repair on a Cadillac. It's a front bumper, 3-stage pearl white in the customer's driveway. Again, I'm mobile, I do all repairs on site. The repair time for this took about 4 hours to complete. It would have been a little bit quicker, but I did a couple other repairs on the car, but the main emphasis on this car was the tear. So it's another option. Sometimes the shops say, hey, we're gonna have to replace your bumper, but it can be repaired and I don't even have to paint the entire bumper. Okay, hopefully you enjoy the video. I apologize for the sound. There's a couple of guys with leaf blowers, so the audio isn't the best, but at least you can kind of make out the repair. Okay, thank you for watching. Okay everyone, we're out here. We're going to do this repair on this Cadillac here. It's a 3-stage white, and I'm going to do another repair on the other side, but the main one we're going to focus on is here. It looks like they bumped something. Come a little bit closer, Connor. And kind of tore this plastic back. So what happens is they usually want to replace this when you go to a body shop, but I'm going to be able to melt it back in and then do a little bit of skim coat and don't even have to remove the bumper. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Actually, I got started a little bit here. We put the car up on ramps just to give me a little bit of room to work on, because a lot of the room, the work is underneath that I have to do. So let's get started. And I got my little buddy Connor here helping me today, my co-pilot. Okay, here I already I trimmed off a lot of this edge here so it can kind of fit back into its place again. But first I'm going to sand it. What I'm doing is I'm sanding off the paint so it has a place for the plastic to weld. Bit of heat on it because when it hit, it stretched the plastic, so the heat's gonna loosen that plastic up so it can kind of mold it back into its shape without a lot of tension. If I can get that thing to get back to its shape again, the little brace that I put in there isn't going to have a lot of tension that it has to hold. See the heat, it's got that shape back pretty good. Put these little tabs in there. Alright, we get a close up here. It's going to get real hot and melt its way in there. Up at all. So what I did was I put these in, and then while it was still like liquid plastic, I folded the plastic over top just for more support. So it's in there. I'm just going to grind these tabs down and be ready for some filler. You good? Mm-hmm. Here I'm just going to grind off the little tabs. This thing, I can't get that close. I've got to cut into it some more before I can fill it. grind all the high spots down and get it ready for filler. Alright, got everything ground down pretty level. We got a lot of that shape back again. Now I'm going to put a filler in it with a bumper. I like to mix this in the shade, but for the camera I'll do it in sunlight, otherwise it hardens up too quickly. When mixing this stuff, it's best to mix it and press the bubbles out of it so you don't get too many pinholes. This is just the first little coat, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, hardened up a little bit here. I'm going to go ahead and grind it down again with 80 grit to get most of that off, and I'll do a nice finishing coat. So all of that's filled, but I'm going to sand a little bit more and do one more skim coat to really get those lines to come back to life again. Alright, now for my top coat. Got that all sanded down nice and smooth. I'm going to take this one out just a little bit further to build those lines back up again. It started to harden up on me kind of quick, so I couldn't get it to lay out too smooth, but I'll get it smooth out with the sander. Alright, I got this finished off with 180, and now I'm going to come back with 320 to do the rest of it, tape it up, and then primer it. Okay, I finished everything 180 grit and then 320, scuffed a couple of corners, and now I'm getting ready to throw a coat of primer on it. Okay, I already sanded everything down with 320. Now I'm going over it with 600. I'm going to blend the color out and then clear coat along this line and put a folded tape edge here. Okay, everything's done. We shot the base coat. I did the pearl and the clear. That part I didn't film. It's a little hot out here, so I had to keep rolling with the paint. But anyway, everything's shot. Looks like back to normal again. We did the other side also. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and untape it and we'll see how it looks. Okay, everything's finished, complete. We did a repair on this side, but it wasn't really the point of the video. It was just a scratch on that side. This one here had the crack. Reshaped it. Everything's clear coated. I still got to clean up the corners here, but that's it. Blend it up through this area. That way we wouldn't have to spray the entire bumper. And that's all. Any questions? Feel free to give me a call. Thank you for watching. Bye.